The weirdest hoax on the internet.
It's 2012. Two bored students from the UK come up with a prank and decide to put it online. The lie itself is harmless. It's actually
That the world's gonna blow up? That the world ended in 2012? Yo, chat, what if the world did end in 2012? What if the world did end in 2012? You ever think about that?
kind of obvious. But it takes on a life of its own. The whole thing blows up and escalates into what might just be the biggest lie on the internet.
Oh my god, is it actually the 2012, is it the world's gonna end 2012 series?
School presentations, museums, and TV shows start picking up on it. For years, the two students
Oh,
are
is it like a food lie?
just sitting at their computers and watching their prank escalate further and further. Their lie even gets close to making it on the British £50 note.
This was such a small lie on the internet, and it blew up into such a big thing.
What is it? Chat, take your guess. Take your guess. It was gonna be doing something with British currency. It was a lie. It was a lie. It had to do with British currency. No idea. And it was gonna be put on a note. A fake president. A fake king. They started Brexit. No, I don't think they started Brexit.
Went much further than we ever imagined.
How could things go so far? How did the two friends manage to create a lie believable enough to last a decade? And how does it all relate to the inventor of the electric toaster?
What? The electric toaster?
In July 2022,
Are they gonna say like a king helped invent it? What are they gonna say? The queen invented the toaster? The queen invented the toaster. They're gonna put a toaster on the coin.
15-year-old named Adam is browsing a Reddit forum called Hilarious Edits found on Wikipedia. Its users share Wikipedia articles that have been edited to create funny alternate facts. Peter Griffin becomes an Islamic prophet, Barack Obama turns into an urban fashion model, and a 12-year-old declares himself Prime Minister of Australia. Adam suddenly recalls a strange photo he found a while ago on Wikipedia. It's an image of the Scott Allen McMasters, the inventor of the electric toaster. If you look close enough, you can...
Are they gonna change it and say that he was one of the fucking British royal kings? Does he look like him?
immediately tell the photo has simply been manipulated to look that old. The tear looks too perfect to be real. There's no way this could be the actual photo of Allen McMasters, the famous engineer born back in 1865. Adam decides to make a Reddit post about the photo of the man who invented the toaster. He claims it's fake. Adam's post receives countless upvotes and triggers a chain
How does this start a con on the entire internet? I know this story.
reaction. The debate about the image of Allen
How do you know
McMasters
this?
eventually makes its way up to a forum on Wikipediocracy. That's a website where people discuss and criticize Wikipedia content. The website is also frequented by Wikipedia editors who start getting curious about the creator of the toaster. They discuss the authenticity of the photo and reevaluate the entire article. One of those Wikipedians checks the image's metadata and detects that it had been in fact edited with Adobe Photoshop CS5 on a Mac. The photo definitely is a fake.
So then who invented the toaster? Who's Alan McMaster? Is this a mystery that's never been solved? Maybe the toaster's alien technology and the government created Alan McMaster in 1865. Who is Alan McMaster? Literally me, I invented the toaster. What are you fucking 200 years old?
But it's not just the photo that's a fake. McMaster supposedly died in 1927.
What?
The truth is he never existed.
Hello, I'm Alan McMasters, an engineer, but not the inventor of the toaster.
The real Alan McMasters is well and alive, 30 years old and working as an aerospace engineer, and he helped us wrap our heads around the entire story.
So,
Oh my god, did they make a fake guy that invented the toaster and then said the image was photoshopped as a means to like kind of mask that Alan McMaster isn't actually the real toaster guy, just that the photo's fake?
in the first year of university, during class, one of the professors was teaching us about research skills.
And he said, "Now you need to be careful not to use Wikipedia to source information because you never know who might set themselves as the inventor of the toaster."
Meet Alex.
Yo, and then actually doing it though?
Alan's friend and classmate from university.
And we decided,
People believe it.
well, why don't we go ahead and go on Wikipedia and set ourselves as the inventor of the toaster?
That was on February 6, 2012. At that moment, Alan McMasters goes from being a random student to being the inventor of the electric toaster, and he will keep that title for quite some time.
9.5 years, nobody noticed.
Just a couple of months later, there's an article published by British tabloid The Daily Mirror. The story covers life-changing everyday innovations made by British
Is this an ad?
citizens, and guess who's
Oh,
on
no,
that
it's not.
list? The made-up inventor of the toaster, Alan McMasters.
And that's when I got curious. How far can this actually go? And so I decided to create an entire article just about Alan McMasters, the inventor of the toaster.
Alex creates a Wikipedia
Who actually invented the toaster, though? Charles Strite, in 1921, patented the bread toaster. Yo, that's wild that he goes down in history as the dude that fucking made it so you could burn your bread a little bit.
article and fleshes it out with all kinds of ideas and details that just randomly pop up in his head.
Like how he invented the toaster by drinking too much whiskey, and how he accidentally killed a woman, and all these crazy things. We thought, no one's going to believe this.
His toaster goes on to provoke one of Britain's first deadly appliance fires, killing a woman in the town of Guildford. McMasters denies any wrongdoing. According to him, the woman did not hold appropriate respect for the power of the electric toaster when leaving
Appropriate respect for the power of the toaster. Now that actually sounds like the inventor of a toaster's thing to say.
it unattended. McMasters has also developed the lighting system for the London Underground and invented the electric kettle. Naturally, every decent Wikipedia article needs a photo. So to boost the page online cred, Alex uploads an image of himself.
My
Wow.
girlfriend sort of, styled my hair wonderfully so it was stuck up, really high.
And they told no one about this. It was just like 3 guys that just kept this going.
And looked like some sort of crazy
Or
19th
2
century
dudes.
thing. Actually, at the time, I didn't have this sideburn, so we photoshopped some sideburns in.
Since they didn't have any appropriate 19th century apparel, they decide to edit this tier into the photo.
So you couldn't see the clothes, and then put a bunch of black and white filters on it. It looked ridiculous.
That looks real. I mean, dude, that honestly looks like a dude from 1920.
No one should have believed that this picture was real.
And yet, no one questions the authenticity of the photo or the information in the article. If only all fraudsters online were as good-hearted and funny as Alex and Alan. But seriously, there are quite some threats on the internet.
Oh, it's an ad! It's an ad! It's an ad! I'm spotting it!
60% tier editors called Wikipedians. To ensure that pages are legit, they look at their sources, their writing, and suspicious changes. This system tends to work pretty well, but for some reason, the editors miss the inventor of the toaster. Over the next few years, many websites pick up on the story of Alan McMasters.
Oh my
Several
god, and they probably start writing about it so the false information just gets spread.
Media outlets spread the lie even further, including the BBC and the Washington Times. School kids do presentations on him. Museums and books
Okay, what school kid's doing a fucking presentation on the inventor of the toaster? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, Fern? Like, I know, now you're capping to me. What, in what class was was the teacher going, all right, you have to pick somebody that invented something important, and a kid just stares at his fucking toast in the morning and just goes, oh my god, I know what I'm gonna do.
Many of these references are cited as sources in the fake Wikipedia article to make it look more authentic, creating a loop of misinformation. A primary school in Scotland honors McMasters with a special memorial.
What fucking whack-ass school in Scotland dedicates a day to the inventor of the fucking toaster? There's so many better inventions than the fucking toaster. If I had to get rid of one fucking electrical appliance in my kitchen, the first thing I'm getting rid of is the fucking toaster. I'm keeping a fucking toaster oven before I keep a fucking toaster. That's how useless it fucking is. Why not the microwave? Or didn't the military invent the microwave? Anyways, the fridge or an oven. Like, that's more memorable.
About him, paint toast slices and handcraft their own little toasters. Contestants in the British cooking show Great British Menu dedicate a dessert to the great inventor of the toaster.
So this is the Breakfast Club, and it's inspired by Alan McMasters' invention of the first electric toaster.
How is that inspired? How is that inspired by the electric toaster? Get rid of Alan McMaster from this entire story. What the fuck is this? What is this? What am I looking at right now?
Bread companies in the UK were tweeting about him and using my picture. People were tweeting about Alan, talking about how they were so thankful that he invented the toaster, that he transformed their life.
Oh my god, dude. People are fucking NPCs, man. Somebody was tweeting out that Alan McMaster changed their life because of the fucking invention of the toaster. What fucking dickhead in 2013 fucking tweeted that? What asshat fucking went on Twitter and spent the time out of their day to tell people that the toaster changed their fucking life? In what way did the toaster change your fucking life? That you wake up and your bread's a little more crunchy?
It just went on and on. We couldn't believe it.
In 2018, the Bank of England even nominates Alan McMasters for the character selection for its £50 note.
So it would have been my face on the £50 note.
Back in July 2020.
Why would they put they actually there was a contention for the inventor of the toaster on the £50 note? They didn't have anybody else that they could have just fucking reached out to and been like, hey, you know, I think we should make them the inventor. Not the inventor of the toaster, them the fucking £50 note.
It's the fake image. Within 24 hours of his discovery, the article in Alan McMasters is proposed for deletion. Shortly after, there's a hoax banner on the top of the Wikipedia page. Users trying to look up the article in Alan McMasters are automatically redirected to a page on misinformation and hoax articles.
Wow.
Despite their prank, the two former students remain big fans of the online encyclopedia. Alan told us that he became a part-time Wikipedia himself, editing articles and correcting mistakes, to sort of make it up to Wikipedia and support their mission. He does, however, prefer to stay anonymous.
I think they would ban me if they knew which account were mine.
If a lie so blunt and simple can circulate on the internet for such a long...
It says own opinion. Is this going to be another ad? Oh, I don't know. It was about Wikipedia, though. W video. That was fucking funny.